Fish is a game on Roblox about, well, fishing. And I'm going to be spending the next week inside a fish to see how far I can get. Now, something that I probably should go over before this video begins is that this video is actually a part 2. Now, if you have not watched part 1, I highly recommend you do so. It's my most popular video on the channel and it will give you all the context you need for this one. But if you don't want to, that's completely fine. Now, while on the topic of my last video, I just want to say a massive thank you to all the support on my most recent video. You guys are actually the greatest, and you're the ones who motivate me to keep posting videos. So thank you. So without further ado, Jaden Lowman, let us begin. Well, to start off this video, I'm going to explain a few things. To start off, for any of you who have watched the last video, you would know that I was not allowed to use the aquarium. Now, in this video, I am. Now, of course, I am still not allowed to go AFK while online, and I cannot abuse the aquarium, seeing if you use it right, it can be very overpowered. A little bit after I recorded that video, I did play for a little bit longer, as you can probably tell. I'm wearing some bullshit. Now, but if you guys think I've played a lot, well, you obviously have not seen Marley, so you guys are about to check this freaking guy out, bro. This guy's a sweat guy.
Hey, yo, chill.
So this guy is level 1180 and is like the best thing in the game. I still have the basic lineup.
Oh yeah, I got Bologna's War Axe.
Oh my god.
I got the Requiem Rod.
Requiem Rod.
This guy.
That rod.
This guy.
Everyone is
And the best rod in all of Fish.
Now, another thing that I decided to do was I also am allowed to go to admin abuses. Now, in my last video, this wasn't necessarily a rule. I just didn't know they existed. Now, if you don't know what these admin abuses are, I will explain them later on in this video. Now, the reason I removed these rules was mainly because that the challenges in this video are generally just much harder than my last video. Some of these challenges I do, most of them take over 2 hours at least for me to complete. And I wanted all the help I could get. Now, for today, my main goal was to get to level 400 and unlock the Cerulean Fang Rod. Now, I was actually planning on getting this rod last video, but I ran out of time.
See you later, guys. I'm not sticking
Yeah, I
around.
got clever first try. Now, I would also like to say a massive thank you to the person who commented telling me to fish at the Forsaken Shores pond. Now, last time I tried fishing here, I got nothing. But that's because I was fishing at the wrong pond. So, thank you to the guy who told me to fish here again, because this place low-key carried me in the early game. Oh, magic mirror, yes, that's what I need. Okay.
Lost fish. What the fuck?
I got a Starfall totem, I think that's rare. I got a blue whistle, bro. Now, as I kept fishing and fishing, I realized that my goal of getting to level 400 today seemed pretty low. And I couldn't just stay up late grinding. I had school the next day, things to do, you know? But even with that doubt in my mind, I kept going, hoping that I would get lucky enough to get to level 400. And to cut it short, I didn't. Sadly, on day 1, I did not get to level 400. Now, honestly, I'm not surprised, as I'd been playing for about 2 hours beforehand and I had only gotten about 60 levels. But I mean, I got decently close. Oh, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm really tired and I have school tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to bed. Did not get the rod, but I got pretty close and I reckon we're gonna get it tomorrow. Alright. Peace out. Oh, yo. It's a random rod, y'all. Should we? Alright, just got ourselves a random rod. That's so random. What? Oh, of course, because it's the random rod.
Oh no, oh no. Yo!
Why do you keep doing that?
No, it's not even me, it's my Meg, he just keeps hitting me.
I'm selling mine for 1.1 million. Oh, he's got it.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh my
What did he do?
God.
Let's have a look at it. Yo.
What even happened?
It Loki just happened, bro. The guy didn't come at you.
That's pretty big trouble.
That's pretty freaky, bro. Is it possible? Can we? Oh, maybe. I think this is possible, Cody. You think I can catch this?
You should do that just to see how it feels.
Guys, can you drop a sad in the comments, please? Oh, yes, level 400. So, yes, finally, on day 9, I was able to get myself to level 400. But before I could get myself the Cerulean Fang Rod, how do I really say it? I don't care anymore. I had to unlock the Luminescent Cavern, which requires me to get 3 different keystones laid around the map. Oh, I already got them. Well then, finally, after 2 days of grinding, I was able to unlock the Cerulean Fang Rod. And now can finally purchase the Cerulean Fang Rod. Oh yeah, finally. And that was pretty much the end of day 9. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I wasn't really having the greatest time with Fish, especially because I wasn't playing with my mates as much, seeing, you know, who would want to play Fish for 7 days, because I hardly do, so why would they? Anyway, let's start day 10. So, day 10 was odd. To start off, within the first minute of me recording today, I was able to get myself the super rare Colossal Blue Dragon. Yeah, nice. Now, this is very handy as it saves me a bunch of time later on. Now today, I also wanted to get a new rod. Now you may be wondering, Just Pico, didn't you literally just get a rod? So why are you trying to get another one? Well, this is the Heaven's Rod, which is a key part of another rod I want to get later in this video. But the main trait about this rod is that it can give fish the heavenly mutation. But other than this rod isn't really anything special. Which is very annoying because I spend almost 5 hours today attempting to get this rod. Now, getting the Heaven's Rod is not simply just saving up for money or completing a bestiary. No. Getting the Heaven's Rod is a multi-step process. And for step 1, I must unlock the first 2 levels of the Veil of Forsaken. Now, thankfully, I do not have to do all of Veil of Forsaken, as this can take several hours to unlock the entirety of Veil of Forsaken. But no, I only have to get to the 2nd level. Now, once at the 2nd level, you must catch certain fish, and once you do that, you unlock the Gila Fin Suit level 2, which makes you completely immune to freezing to death, which is a a necessity when climbing to the top of Northern Expedition, which is where the Heavens Rod is. Yeah, this mountain is very tall. Anyway. Now, of course, it wouldn't be a just Pico video if something didn't go wrong. Now, this time, it wasn't that I ran out of storage, or some of the files corrupted, or even the video just deleted itself. No. What actually happened was completely out of my control. And that was that OBS decided to film the wrong monitor. Now, in between recording 1 and 2 for day 10, I had to restart my computer because it needed an update. Now, for some reason, my PC decided to start filming my left monitor rather than my right monitor. Yeah, so it's pretty disappointing. Thankfully, today was the only day that happened. But still, it was a huge bummer. Now, yes, I did get the Heavens Rod today. But of course, I have no video of that. The only thing I have is the audio. Now I'm just going to clean my aquarium real quick, which I've been saving for a reason. There we go. Now we're just going to make our way down here. And finally, we are going to be able to snag ourselves the Heavens Rod. Holy crap. Give me that. I'm never playing this game again. Day 11 is what I would call a relatively productive day. To start off, my day 11 challenge was that I wanted to get to level 500 and unlock the no life rod. Now you may be wondering, just Pico, it took you 2 days to get to level 400. How are you supposed to do it again in just 1 day? Well, dear viewer, remember what I said on day 8? Now, if you don't know what these admin abuses are, I will explain them later on in this video. Yeah, so you probably understand what I'm getting at here. This is a fish admin abuse. The most overpowered, broken, and just insane way to get levels and money. Now these admin abuses tend to last about an hour and start around 5 PM London time. Which if you convert to Australian time, yeah. So you can probably guess that the commentary is a bit sloppy.
Cry until I left the party the other night.
Hello. So I'm going to do a montage instead. So, yeah, within the span of 1 hour, I was able to clear my day 11 goal and also get $5 million with it. Now, I could have called it there on day 11, but honestly, I had other plans. Now, the next few days, I like to call the beginning of the end. These were the days I put the most effort, most work, and most hours into. And starting today, I wanted to get a chaotic enchant relic. Now in the admin abuse, I did attempt to get a chaotic enchant relic, as there's a few events that increase the chances of getting an enchant relic substantially. But sadly, no. Now if you're wondering why I need to get chaotic enchant relic, well, that's a great question. And that is because I want to unlock the underground venue, which is a place where you can get some of the most overpowered rods and items in the entire game. Now, getting a chaotic enchant relic is no easy task, as I require to catch an enchant relic, which is a 1 in 150 base chance. And then, I also need to catch the enchant relic with the chaotic mutation. And with the current enchant I have on my rod, there's a 12% chance. Which, if you do the maths, comes out as a solid 0.08% chance. So I better get to work, I guess.
No, that's a normal cherry. Have we got it, guys? Have we got ourselves?
No, of course, bro. It's what we want. Yeah.
1 in 22. Okay. $1 million.
Yeah, I'm done. Day 12. This day was sort of insane. To start off, day 12 was my longest day yet, and it was all recorded in one sitting. On day 12, I played Fish for almost 7 hours straight. Yo, I gotta get a job. Day 12 was a day that I thought, you know, I'm feeling like I'm not doing a whole lot in this video so far, so let's just smash out as many things as I possibly can. To start off, I spent the second half of day 11 trying to get a chaotic enchant relic. So my first priority was getting that. Alright, finally got the angler's glove. That's what we've been looking for this entire time. Now, while fishing in the depths for the chaotic enchant relic, this little guy started swimming around in the water. Now this guy is no normal fish. This is actually a companion. Now companions are something I really have not been talking about at all in this video. Mainly because that the one that I currently have, Beak Bill, which I got on day 11, hasn't really been doing a whole lot. So, I tried to catch myself a new one. Okay, nice. Finally got it. Now, something else I probably should talk about is that I actually did get a chaotic enchant relic. But the thing is, I have no idea how I did it. Now, something interesting about about Beak Bill is that he will give a random fish to you occasionally. Now, these fish are, of course, locked, as in the location you're in depends on what fish you'll get. And my theory is that while I went AFK to grab my lunch, Beak Bill had the very, very low chances of grabbing a chaotically enchanted enchant relic. Now, I can't find any proof of this because when I go grab my lunch and stuff like that, I tend to pause my recordings to save storage. But apparently I just have it. I'm sick of doing this. Oh, what? Oh my. Oh, how long have I had this, bro? I don't know how long I had it for. I could have wasted hours of time or like a couple minutes. But I mean, I got the venue unlocked, which is all that matters. And we have made it. Now, after finally unlocking the underground music venue, you may be wondering, well, Just Pico, you're in the music venue, so what rod will you be getting? Well, the rod that I've had my eye on is the Pinions Aria. Now this rod is very good, and has some custom abilities I'll show you guys very shortly. Now to be honest, actually obtaining the Pinions Aria took me less time than getting the chaotic enchant relic I needed to unlock the venue. Now this is mainly because the quests are just not very hard at all, and I did them within an hour. I think I've got it, boys. And yes, I have. That's very nice. We've got ourselves the Pinions Aria. Holy crap. Now, let's talk about the rod, shall we? Now, the special thing about the Pinions Aria is that every time you hit one of these notes, you get a plus 5% progress speed, and your control bar becomes a little bit bigger. So catching fish becomes much quicker. But with the downside that you have to juggle keeping the fish inside of your control bar and hitting these notes. Enchant relic. I just caught a sovereign relic. Bro! What are that's insane. 10 more to go. 5 more to go, please. Alright, one more. There we go. I'm gonna try to resonate with one of them. Okay. Catch a Megalodon, Silverleviathan, and a Colossal Dragon. Use Pinions Aria without missing any notes. Alright. Alright, let's go. First tee, baby. Dang it. Alright, let's do this. Oh my god, that was close. Alright, fully unlocked. So, after getting the Pinions Aria, I initially was planning to get off for the day. Which would have probably been the sensible option. But no, I didn't. Now guys, the reason I haven't actually told you guys my day 12 challenge was mainly because I didn't really know what I was going to do until now. So Jays and Lelman, my day 12 goal is to get the Tide Mourner. The Tide Mourner is a very cool looking rod. And I can't believe people don't talk about this rod more. The Tide Mourner is a rod that is crafted. And if you've watched the previous 7-day fish video, you know that I've had great luck with crafting. Now the base stats of the Tide Mourner are already very good, but what the rod does is the special part. The Tide Mourner has a 35% chance to give the Mourned mutation, which is a 7.3x multiplier to your caught fish. This can make fish very valuable. Now this rod also has many other fancy things about it that I will show you guys once I get the rod. But unlike getting the Pinions Aria, this rod is quite difficult to get. And out of all the things I needed for this rod, I decided to get the easiest things first and then eventually make my way up to the hardest thing. So the first thing I did was unlock the mine shaft. which is where I will need to get 5 iron chunks. But to unlock this mine shaft, I must get 4 different shards for this guy, Merlin. Now the next things I needed were 3 Tide Essences, which you get from the Dripstone Collapse Totem. Minor rocks and Gan rocks. Oh wait, no. The Tide Essence, baby. Okay, that's all the Tide Essence I need. Now for the final thing I need for the Tide Mourner is, of course, a Mourned Moonstone. Now, getting a Mourned Moonstone is no easy feat, and it was the thing that took me the most amount of time today. Getting a Mourned Moonstone, first off, you need a Moonstone. And the best place to get a Moonstone is either through Aquarium, which is a very low chance, or through Meteor Totems. Now, the Meteor Totems, the chance of getting a Moonstone from one of these is about 1%. So if I have decent luck, I will need to use 100 Meteor Totems to get the Moonstone. Now when I tried getting this rod on my main account, I think I got a Moonstone within 3 Meteors, so I already had some pretty good hope that I would get it pretty early on. But yeah. This took me a very long time. Now, I think I did this cycle of summoning meteors and changing servers probably over 130 times. And after all of that, I still did not get the Moonstone. The closest thing I got to the Moonstone is a sardine. I got a sardine. Which has the exact same odds as getting a Moonstone. Pretty annoying, but look, I got a cool title. Now guys, I have something to tell you. I cheated. Yeah, so before you guys start losing your minds and telling me that I broke my own rules and stuff like that, well, just let me explain myself. I was over 3 hours into farming meteors when I decided to stop. Now at this time, I was able to watch the entirety of Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and half of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Anyway, now the main reason I stopped was because I ran out of meteor totems, and I didn't really want to spend $5 million on more of them. And another reason is if you don't know what 3 hours of non-stop farming does to a person, well don't you know it's a beautiful day. I just started singing random songs out of nowhere with no context. But if you're like, oh, just because, you know, you cheat and stuff like that, I'm clicking off the video. I mean, I don't blame you. It's probably pretty dog of me to break my own rules that I already stated, by the way. But the torture isn't done yet. I still got to get Mourned on this Moonstone. Now, Mourned is very, very rare. I think it's the rarest mutation you can get. But thankfully, in my last video, when I tried to get the poisoned driftwood, if you know, you know, it took me like 2 hours. But there's some people in that video who commented that there is an appraiser in Tide 4. The drowned appraiser. And this guy is honestly the GOAT for appraising things like moonstones and stuff like that. He has double mutation luck, so the chances of getting Mourned is doubled. And you can't get shiny or sparkling, which means that I have to spend less money. So thank you guys so much for showing me that, because I would probably have lost millions of dollars and much more time if I didn't know about this guy. So thank you. Oh my god, I thought that was it for a second. Oh my god, bro. Honey, well. And after spending about, I want to say 45 minutes appraising this moonstone, I did lose a lot of money, but I did eventually get mourned, and I was very excited about that. Oh my god. Yes. Alright, we got it, guys. That was the final piece of the puzzle, and after over 6 hours of playing, I was able to get all the ingredients that I gathered from the mine shafts to the meteors. I was finally able to craft the Tide Mourner. The Tide Mourner, bro. Craft. Yes. There it is, y'all. Look how sick this thing looks. Holy shit. Holy crap, bro. I'm so happy with what I've done. So this rod is very good, and I like this rod a lot. It's one of my favorites in the entire game. But the question is, would I recommend getting this rod? Now, for my sake, I think it was worth it because the Pinions area is very good, but it's not very good for bosses because of its low resilience. But the Tide Mourner, it's pretty insane. With a perfect throw, the fish progress bar starts at halfway. So yeah, this rod is very good. But after all of that, after almost 7 hours of playing, that was the end of day 12. Finally. Yes, finally. So, let's start the second last day of this video. Day 3. Day 13. Today was not as eventful as day 12. But I mean, how could it? Day 13 was a pretty simple day. Well, at least compared to day 14 and day 12. But day 13 was not boring or anything. For day 13, I stuck in hard with grinding money, as my goal was to get $5 million. And in my first 10 or so minutes of recording, I made almost $1 million, just off Dreadfins, which is pretty insane. Yeah, that's really rare. I'm back. Perfect. Okay, I did. Yoink. And now we can head back. Oh yeah. Getting there. Almost at 5 mil. Kabade. Freaking swift, yeah. Alright. That is $5 million, fellas. Almost 6 million. Now what, this is day 13, I believe. Yeah, day 13. So I have one more day after this. Alright, see you later. Alright, day 14. the final day. And today was very eventful. For day 14, I once again did another fish admin abuse. But with this fish admin abuse, I had no real goal in mind. I just sort of want to have a little bit of fun for the final day of this video. It's honestly kind of crazy to think that I went from this simple fishing and catching and selling my stuff for $500 to whatever this is, within the span of 2 weeks, by the way. Now, this fish admin abuse went sort of crazy, I'm gonna be honest, and went for about an hour and a half. And a lot happened. But before that begins, I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys for allowing me to do this stuff. And because of your guys' support, especially on my Fish 7-day video, I can actually make these videos and be paid to do it. So, thank you guys. A bunch. Anyways, I'm gonna let you enjoy the final day of this video. Now, before this video ends, I just want to talk about a few things. To start off, the final stats of the video. To end off the video, I was level 580, and I was able to make $12,924,851, which is more money than I have on my main account, which is sort of insane. My most valuable fish, well, not even a fish, is my big sandstorm sandworm, which is worth $440,960. And my best rod being, of course, the Tide Mourner. Now, I'm honestly very happy with these stats, and I feel like I've accomplished a lot in the past 7 days. Now, for the future of this 7-day series that I've sort of made, I can't really see myself making a part 3 to the 7-day fish series, but I do plan on making more fish content, if that's what you guys want. So if you guys do really want a part 3, this video needs to get like 1,000 likes or some stupid stuff like that. Likes that I've only had like once on this channel. Now, this will not be the last you guys see of Fish Fart Farmers 1. He will be back. I can almost guarantee that. For future videos, he will be back. But I don't know how soon that will be, or if it'll be my next video or whatever. But thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers again, by the way. It's sort of insane that I'm saying that. And if I had to leave you guys with a message before I end this video,
Sway.